Wait, what? I don't want it to look dirty. I want it to look amazing and beautiful. I'm trying to get new clients to my salon. Just trying to do beautiful.
Oh yeah, this is way better. There's no glitching on this shit.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
I don't get, I don't have to wait till I finish the play to see how it went. These little pause right before my guy throws the football, and then won't unpause until after somebody
They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
Julian's got like those funniest
look to throw again. His throw incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, and it's third down.
Oh man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. On third down, they'll drop to throw. And he's able to find Diggs. Stephon Diggs. 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Vikings. Stephon Diggs. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Vikings have taken a first quarter lead. That's how they envisioned to get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call blocks, the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Am I throwing myself a birthday party right now? I've invented a thing! I've invented a thing that's never existed before! As far as I know! Happy birthday to me. You're almost at the bottom, Julian. Welcome to Jonah's Ratchet Salon. We will give you vitamins, which will give you vamp and wax treatment. It's very dangerous, only for the bravest of clients. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Are you impressed
the
or
Vikings
what?
offense now heading out to take over. And that recipe last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good. So they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big one there for the Vikings. 45 yards.
So let's go ahead and add to the difficulties of guys trying to cover receivers. They got to deal with speed, shiftiness, all that stuff. But how about when they have height and length and deep downfield? You throw the ball up in the air. That's how they uncover at the end of a route, by being able to go up over the top and make a big catch.
Fresh set of downs here.
This is disgusting. You can put a wig on it. No,
Georgia Southern man, this is Jerick McKinnon. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt the thing.
They run once more with McKinnon. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And it's fourth down.
Something is almost too perfect and too beautiful to destroy. Hey everybody, it's Sunny, and today we are going to be taking on look at the brand new toothpaste Candy Johnson collab. I don't know why I keep wielding this thing around like an axe. It's a
And now out
lollipop.
comes Minnesota. Now, they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations. Ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Like a two-party kind of video because I did want to show you guys.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
In-depth review for you guys. I will report back to you guys with a look on my face that doesn't look like this. 8 ounces of one plate of spaghetti later, my makeup is on, and I'm ready to complete this video. You think I'm joking about the matter of time? I wish I was. But I put the lollipop back together. I used pretty much every single product on my face to do this.
And now out comes Minnesota. They got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Vikings. Gannon, his first touchdown on the year.
In their videos, that they're the same in real life as they are in their videos, and I 100% vouch. Like, she's just so sweet, encouraging, thoughtful. It could go on forever. Her makeup, its palette is so ill. Obviously, perfectly for her name, for her life. It is like a candy-themed collection. This is the palette. And you get a lot of shades in your 15, so you get matte, satin, and shimmer
You sure it was a good
Now the
idea to give
Vikings
him
offense works their way back
trash?
onto the field. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner up with your description, because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play.
They've got his man complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34.
Today's receivers in the NFL, they're the complete package nowadays. We know they can run, we know they can catch, but they have those big frames now. So oftentimes they just have physical guys downfield and go up and catch the football. And we saw a big gain as a result on that play.
And complete, right side, the tight end Rudolph. 22 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down Vikings.
There's so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him.
Normally I like to use smaller handheld mirrors when I do my makeup.
Here's McKinnon.
No mirror was not a big
And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
We are watching a runner having a really nice game. Carrying it very well. Vision is excellent, but boy, look at the help he's getting. Offensive line, I ain't pretty eager to block for him.
They'll look to throw here. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. This has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they moved the ball well. We need to push her in, and that's exactly what he did.
They didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Here comes the D swarming to the line.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
Down the throw here. He's got time in the pocket. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Squad by squad. Those shades on the end are mostly what I worked in today. I kind of had this running gag with myself. Probably not that
They'll
funny.
look to
But I feel
throw.
like I can
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
I always end up doing my makeup kind of dark and dramatic. I don't know why, but I really think that there is a look for everybody in here. And the palette does have a bit of a candy scent to it. It's not an extremely strong smell. So if you're somebody who
Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Now McKenna. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
He's going to air one out. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Vikings. Stephon Diggs with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating.
Very unique color in my mind. It's called butterscotch. And it's kind of like a light orange. We're just going to dark a light orange. It's a very unique shade. Up next is sweet coffee, and that is like a bright coppery metallic shade. And then the all over base shade for that first squad is called banana cream pie. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. All 3 of these, these 2 shades at the bottom, which are called banana cream pie, and then ice cream. We'll get into that one in a minute.
And now out comes Minnesota. And they simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? They have to take exactly what happened before, replicate it, but have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And this shade is like muted.
3 yards to go on 2nd down.
It's extremely shimmery. Up next is a perfect shade for me.
How the hell do you think that was going to be okay?
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
He bit my
Right
arm
in that scoopy. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Well, we saw the practice film this week. They wanted to focus on these intermediate passing plays, and it paid off there.
And they took that focus not just to the practice field, but in the film room to show the guys exactly what they wanted, what types of looks they should expect to get, and how they would beat those coverages each and every time. And it paid off on that play.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And this will be caught at the 30. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
McKenna. And a nifty little deep juke spin move. Not a great deal there on the back end, but a nice gain still.
Some runs are blocked so well, almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Here again is McKinnon. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll ring up a 3rd and 2 more.
So many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and and 2.
This one is
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion.
Right in face powder. This one has an awesome smell to it. It is supposed to smell like bananas. It does smell like bananas. It's not like I smell bananas now when I apply this to my face. Do you know what I mean? I have this on under my eyes today where I would want a little bit of extra brightness. When you first kind of put it on, or if you literally
And now out comes Minnesota. And they split the uprights this time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Cool. Everyone needs a black liquid eyeliner. Little stuff. That the atmosphere on this is amazing, life-changing. Over the years, I've kind of transitioned through the different types of eyeliners that I wear. I started out with just a pencil, and then I did move to a liquid, which was like a brush.
So a penalty that can frustrate a coach so much, a mental error, and it'll back him up 5 yards.
I got it back. I feel like I kind of got a little bit clumsier with liquid eyeliner, but you guys, this brush, you can see it.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Amazing. So it's a little bit
One receiver
flat,
left, 3 to the right. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
I'll never use it again.
Going right side here, and that's complete. The stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Call it a gain of 13 yards on the play. And it's a 2nd down. So this brings up a 2nd and 2. And now with that completion, he's north of 200-yarder the first half.
And he's going to break out on Stitch and Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now in the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he has got the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy? And what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
Back to throw here. Screen play, McKinnon. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me, good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you.
Is it intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off. It's the Pro Bowl corner. Joe Hayden with it. And a big turnover there is hit.
Want a more intense highlight. This is probably the most tested product. It does have a very sugary cotton candy smell. I really like it. But if you're kind of more sensitive to fragrance, you might want to go into Ulta and give this a win. I mean, definitely, like, even this far away from my face, I can still smell it. Thanks to that in this collection, I can't believe we're over it already, are the 4 Lippies, and I am all about all 4 of them. I'm actually wearing
and now out comes Minnesota. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something.
Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around this.
Years I've been on YouTube. How many times I've said the phrase, the rose. The other one that I'm wearing today is called Melted Ice Cream, and I'm using that as a kind of lip highlighter. I learned that from Cassie to make your lips look fuller.
And now out comes Minnesota. And last time, 1 interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. Second down following the incompletion.
So that you can hang out with me on the community tab. You guys know that I have been absolutely loving that feature.
They'll look to throw again. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. 23 yards on the play.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. A dump down to McKinnon. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jarek McKinnon in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings offense continues.
I look like I've been just weeping. Yeah, no one else watches this. This isn't unique. People have to come only to this channel. You can only see this on this. This content is all provided by blood. Okay? Stop your first. This is all Wouldn't it be fun and ironic though if somebody came out with different colors and you all
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets down.
Why my hair is blue right
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. A big play there for Minnesota. 52 yards.
They went for the haymaker, didn't they? A big shot towards the end zone, and they came up with the catch, but they were tackled short of the goal line. The defense escaped. They went there. Now they got trapped field goal attempt.
If you want to see more, I made a vlog of the whole process of us dyeing my hair blue with Hugo and Justin. You can watch on my second
back
channel.
to throw.
Right there.
And incomplete. He dropped it in the end
Any of
zone.
the other videos this series,
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will actually break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
and like all the other videos in this series, while the ideas
Again,
of
he'll
the
drop to
Warlock ones
throw.
are fine, the art was made by Billy Dark.
And that is caught. And the record is, it's a touchdown.
Without further ado,
And down near the goal line here, they're
You
able to
stole
throw
that
it in.
idea
And
from
the key
me.
word, quick hitter, out of his hands fast, into the...
Because the first episode was a lull and typhlosion. I wasn't going to do just one of the JoJo starters. And as you probably guessed, the game is coming later. But, more specifically, a lull and alligator, like a lull and typhlosion, I think is somewhat likely, but not extremely likely. I think the fact that you can find them in islands and kind of lowers their chances a bit. But the fact that they're Johto Pokemon, I think, helps their case a lot. And also, I think the Johto starters are the most likely starters to get a low-up. Not only because of the whole virtual console aspect thing, but because They're the only set of final evolved starters that are all single types, so having the Olaf ones would add a bit more variety. I would like to see Feraligatr change from a pure water type to a water poison type. But before I get into why, there's a full card in the upper right-hand corner. You can click and tap there, and let me know
out comes
whether
Minnesota,
you guessed
and they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around.
But they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Which blends in well with the clear water.
And on 2nd and 10 now. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Really work well for a regular Feraligatr.
They come out here in the eye.
My idea
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to go up top again. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And this Viking offense is running away with this one.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game.
Blend in better to do that. This stone-focused lifestyle causes some other changes to its biology, such as it becoming more skinnier and leaner so it can swim faster and escape or stay out of view of opponents and stuff like that. In addition, I think it makes sense for it to gain the poison type, since kind of this shadowy, water-murky assassin that can poison its opponents and wait for the poison to set in before striking in the shadows, I think makes a lot of sense. For stats, I think its attack should decrease, but its speed should increase. Like I said, its body becomes leaner so it can swim faster.
And out now come the Vikings. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you think to yourself, how do we take them? How do we get the advantage back? That's what they come up with. I think pressure is always the way to go.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Vikings. Their big tight end, 84 yards. And the Vikings offense continues to pour it on.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score.
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I, we think about dinner plans, but we also know they're playing.
Gotta catch them all.
Gotta catch them all.
And now out comes Minnesota.
Starving vision.
The drive starts with a handoff to McKinnon. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. A well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have auto there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
Back to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. He's got a man. Complete. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd. And now a 1st down following that long gain. They come up in an offset eye.
Green 39! Green 39! 56, check his stick.
on it with McKinnon. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Not a run that you're going to home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They'll set up to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
They come out here in the eye. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. So the run gets them the first. Now they operate with a fresh set of downs.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
He's got it complete.
So I think I might have enough.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
But
The
I
play
think I
goes
might
for
have enough to
19
cover for my
yards, gives him a new set of
yesterday.
downs.
Love the call by the offensive
Because,
coordinator,
5
recognizing the
was before we got
situation
paid.
very well, calling for the play-action
But-
pass, and completing it.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
I don't know yet.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. Really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jerick McKinnon. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the left.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
But right now, maybe they're just looking at it from fantasy perspective. More points for everyone if they win big.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with a lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule, trying to get 4 downs on first down, they did that plus 3.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
When a coaching staff sees their team run the ball this successfully in the fourth quarter, They're really excited because you can plan for a running game all you want and want to press that advantage when you get it. But for the most part, it's a little bit of a surprise. And right now, they're going to keep that going, want to continue to grind out the clock because it's definitely in their favor at this stage of the game. Can they close the game out and continue to do exactly what we just saw there? And that's run the football.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is kicking the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
2 yards to go here on 3rd down. And they'll go on the ground. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Going up top. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off. It's the Pro Bowl corner, Joe Hayden with it. And a big turnover. Vikings now heading onto the field. They have the big cushion here in the final stages of this one. I don't know if there's any better feeling than being up big on the road.
There really can't be, because for a team to go on the road and win NFL, that's huge to begin with. But just think about all the preparation that went into it. When they first started talking about this game, leading up to it during the week, going on the road, unfamiliar city, obviously, unfamiliar hotel. No one's going to be with you once you get to the stadium. They're all going to be against you. You name it. All those things they had to deal with, they were able to conquer them and do it convincingly.
Well, they did it very convincingly, and now the final moments of this one. They come out here in the eye. He'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And that one good for 16 yards in the first. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups. And they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Here we go now.
Here's the option going right. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. A loss of 8 yards there to bring up 3rd. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
That is snoring.
And this looks to probably be the final play.
That is snoring.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down.
You keep saying, son.
Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. But Charles, it's one.